The representatives of Sokoto East in the Senate, Senator Ibrahim Goba, has claimed some parts of his constituency are under the control of bandits. In an interview with a correspondent in Abuja on Friday, Goba, who lamented that criminal gangs had sacked traditional and political institutions in most villages and towns in the area, claimed government forces told his people they could not protect them from the bandits because the hoodlums had better weapons. According to the All Progressive Congress lawmaker, those whose villages are not too far from the border between Nigeria and the Republic of Niger are a bit safe because they are usually protected by Nigerian soldiers. The legislator said our biggest problem now is that the bandits have taken over many villages and are having a field day. They have constituted themselves as judges. They have sacked the traditional and political institutions here, so there are no judges at all. The bandits now settle disputes between people. They resolve quarrels between husband and wife and so on. He said the situation in his area was quite lamentable because they had been talking to the federal government and sending the resolutions of their meetings with the government had not, but the government had not come to their aid. He added, if you look at the situation in that area, there is no farming because if the bandits find you on the farm, they will shoot you. If you sell a cow the following day or at night, someone will come and collect the money. They sometimes surround a whole town or village and kill as many as they can and then take away whatever they want and burn the whole place. There was even a time bandits stormed our area and our people ran away into the bush. The bandits still pursued them and set the bush on fire and killed all our people there. He decried the situation, saying they had to rely on Nigeria army. He added, they come to our aid because they have some soldiers around border towns not too far from some of our villages. They are the people that we now depend on to help us. The Nigerian army is not helping us. We are really having challenges in that area. If we call the Nigerian army to come to our aid, they will come, but they will not go after the bandits. They will complain that the weapons being used by the bandits are more sophisticated than theirs. This is the problem that we are facing. We have discussed. They said they would come to our aid and make sure that our people are rescued, but we haven't seen any improvement. Goba, whose efforts made the Senate to include Sokoto and the state troops should invade and chase away bandits, however, doubted the impact of the resolution. He said, we are not sure that the Senate resolution would make much impact because this is just one of the resolutions we have been passing and nothing has come out. As a citizen of this country, a situation whereby my people will be sleeping and some will just knock and someone will just knock on their door and command them to surrender whatever they have is a problem. They would seize their wives or children and then kill the breadwinner. It is really pathetic. Can you hear in this Nigeria that we are talking about, in this same Nigeria that Bruta is doing, is winning the war? Are we sure this thing is in this country? This incident is happening in this country. I hope this guy is not a PDP member or is not a other political member. We are hearing this man Goba is representing Sokoto what? Sokoto East constituency. Is the one complaining. He said over and over again, they will say, oh, we are going to do something about it. Just the way they always come out to say, oh, we condemn it. Buhari will say, oh, we condemn this act, we condemn this. Oh, we are working, we are on top of the matter, we are on top of the situation. Okay, that is the terminology they usually use. We are on top of the situation. Oh, we will make sure that we bring to book every perpetrator of this evil. That is what you are going to be hearing. Can you imagine what this person is saying? And these people have not really come out to protest. Of course, I don't just understand. That's why it used to be before that when this kind of a thing happens. Oh, it is the Southerners that will be crying more than the bereaved. Oh, they will just be worried. They will be worried. Every church in the southern part of the country, they will be praying. Every Sunday we'll pray. But now it's like people are beginning to like understand that these people do not even feel it the way the southerners are feeling the whole thing. They are not feeling the heat. As if it's business as usual. I'm sure this man is not a PDP person, because before you know it, they will have said, because of this, because of that. Their usual complaints, their usual blame game. You can imagine people are staying in that area, and they are still there, and the government is not doing anything. They're just playing lip service. You can imagine if this kind of a thing is happening in that area and they're not doing anything, and you expect them to come and fight for anybody in the southern part of the country. That's why a lot of people are calling the state governors, because you always claim that you are the chief security officers of those states. You have to take charge. We are still dealing the incident is still happening in Delta State. They don't even know what they are going to do. There's this back and forth between the traditional rulers, the police, and all of them. We're still going to talk about that later. You can imagine the man said even the meeting, because they will tell you, we are going to set up committee upon committee, nothing will happen. Nothing. People's life are just being taken on a daily basis without anybody looking at their area. Even the government is not part of it. We want this man to come and speak, Femi Adesina, because he's the one who is always speaking. Now, the worst part of it now is that the people, they have taken over the area, and they are the judges now. They settle disputes between husband and wife. You can imagine. So, are they not going to be seeing those people as their government, and we say we have a government? They will sit down inside air condition. The service chiefs, what are they doing? The painful aspect of it is that the man said this kind of a thing has been happening before now, and they will tell you they will come and do something. Nothing will happen. It's even trying to, of course, one thing I always say is that if your people do not have peace, you will not have peace. Because this man, the reason why this man is complaining is that the thing is just getting too much, because they will not allow him to rest. Of course, he's the one who is going to be speaking on behalf of the people. They will not allow him. The people will not allow him to rest, because he's not having peace as well. And I think he should. I don't think you don't need to pressurize the government to do what they are supposed to do. You don't need to pressurize them. Now those bandits now they are now judges. They appointed judges on their own. Hey, this is really, really serious, really serious, and so ridiculous. Honestly, it's like I've not heard this kind of a thing before, because it's coming from an APC man. Of course, if it were to be a PDP person, they will not even. They will tell you because he's complaining because he's not getting oil block, or because they are fighting corruption, because it's the corruption that is fighting back. Someone says, let your governor write the chief of staff, General Brutai, to go there and destroy those bandits, because money has been sent on security and purchase of arms, so he has no excuse to give. If he can deploy soldiers during the election and the Operation Python dance in the southeast, let him deploy soldiers in Operation SOKOTO dance. God bless Nigeria. God bless the people of Sokoto. You can imagine. You can imagine. Someone say, God bless you, my friend. I told you, it is the same Southerners that they will feel it. They are always feeling it. They will be the one that will tell you that they don't like what is happening there. How many people have you seen coming out to protest that they don't want this kind of it, to protest, to go to their government, to go to the government house? They won't even do it, because they will just believe that, oh, it is God that has allowed that kind of a thing to happen, because that's their mindset. Someone says, always call a spade a spade. They are terrorists encouraged by northern government. Enjoy the situation, folks up north. It's a shame to you as a lawmaker, an APC member. You remain in Abuja with all your family and start making rubbish noise. Okay. What else do you want the man to do? Somebody's asking, what else do you want the man to do? Someone says, people from other countries are gradually invading the entire country through the north. You northerners invited them, so be ready to either deal with or bear the consequences. This is how Boko Haram started attacking bit by bit. Now these people are striking is in all over parts of Nigeria. Well, let them continue. Funny how things are turning around. They wanted the demise of southern states. They are getting the taste of their own medicine. God save us all. You people have not seen anything. Let's run this country well as a nation so we can grow and prosper. You said no. You will rather hold on to power by all means. Even if the country is going down, you will rather have your people in positions of authority, even if they are incompetent. The pain has just started. Whoever told you that a great or secure or prosperous nation can be built in treachery, nepotism, sectionalism, and disrespect for merit should tell you what to do now. Shame on you guys. You are in the majority in the army. You have the largest seats in Nigeria, the largest oil blocks, the largest senators. The richest man in Africa is from that region. All the service chiefs are from that region. Even the head of state is from that region. Yet you have these problems. What of if we have a reversal of what I have atomized above, such to fire you that you don't have none? Will you not be blaming Nigerian nation of neglect? Well, God is a righteous God. Now you can blame your problems on challenges on anybody. Okay? The reason why some of us are clamoring for secession. Let every region go their own way. Yet you people are the ones stopping it. A time is coming. With tears, you will beg for a separation and nobody will listen to you. Note this. If truly a president in that coven called Aso Rock, let him come out boldly to conduct live press conference on state of the nation. Anything aside this makes the presidency a liar and a deceitful. We all see Trump almost every day. We see and hear Sanwo-Olu clearly whenever he addresses us. Haba, I am beginning to think that Nnamdi Kanu is right about his claim. You can imagine. No, it is not that you want to know. You can imagine. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's as if I've not heard this kind of a thing before. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.